Hello everybody, welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Skyrim, doing the Dark Brotherhood. What you guys think are still skills? And in the last episode we joined the Dark Brotherhood and did our first 3 contracts. And now Astrid has now given us our very first main contract, so let's head on over to, heading over to Markarth and talk to Muiri, see what she wants us to do. Well, sure, she got paid well for it. So... Alright. Come on. Come on, there we go. And all the way over here. Muiri is going to be either in the Hag's Cure, where she works, or she's going to be over at the Silverblood Inn, is where she lives. Or somewhere in between, you know. She is coming at us this way. Well, there's going to be a lot of water sounds here, so let's make sure she's going to be somewhere not near here, I guess. Be probably better. So, where are you? Up here. Yeah, she's heading over to the Silverblood Inn. This water is going to be a bit annoying to listen to in our ears, so let's just wait till she gets probably a little further on. There's Gorza. She's a blacksmith here. Now, one thing I say about the city here, Markarth, it is a beautiful city, you know, all that. High walls, the ancient dwarven, you know, architecture, all the water coming out everywhere, you know. Free bath. Don't mind, you know, public nudity. But the water can be kind of annoying, especially on the sound engine. Boy. Hmm, 9 o'clock. You know what, I'm going to go on ahead here. They're making you guys bored out of your minds. I'm going to go all the way down here. Ah, here we go. Over here would be good. And we just shows up over here, which would be, well, yeah, what the hell. Wait an hour. Yeah, it took her an hour to get over this far. It's okay. Okay, anyway, let's talk to her.
Why are you looking at me like that?
The Dark Brotherhood has come, Muiri.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously, now tell me this one, what do you need?
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
Okay, remain silent.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
It'll be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
Kiji is listening?
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, so we've got our marching orders.
For what they've done to me.
I'm going to guess there was a lover's triangle, considering it's a woman and a man involved as well. So I'm going to guess Elaine messed around with Nilsine, pissed off Muiri here. Then Muiri found out about, Nilsine. Now, Nilsine can be easy enough to do. She was originally one that called me up to did some more research on her. She's currently lost her sister, so she's in mourning. So around 9-10 o'clock at night, she tends to go off toward the either the Temple of Talos up there, or to Hall of the Dead over here.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Got grabbed. I didn't want to get grabbed. Okay, could you know more? Know what happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
How was she killed?
Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart.
Gruesome?
It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade.
Another? Has this happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. Until next time.
I hate that, because that's the quest I'm trying to avoid right now. What are they doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. So, anyway, I was saying where I got rudely grabbed by a guard over there. Nilsine is mourning the loss of her sister. And actually, this does have some consequences.
Be careful.
But you can kill her right here. There's nobody here except for you and her, so no big loss. But there can be consequences to your actions here. Later on, you'll find if you break into the home of the Shattershield home, that their mother commits suicide because she lost both of her daughters. Now, you killed one, and the other one, I don't know the details of that one. Was that the one we dealt with the Somerset Shadows? I'm not sure. I'll have to do some research on that later, but regardless anyway, but the mother commits suicide, and because both her daughters are now dead. So there are consequences to this particular actions you do here. But, we're a cold-hearted killer, so whatever. Now, we got this place unlocked originally when I went to get some more Dwarven metal.
Now ain't this a surprise?
These guys are just kind of, trash mobs. Nothing too spectacularly difficult.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Who says I'm lost, Alright, and into here. Now, normally there'd be a lot more in here, but I already cleared them mostly out, except for Elaine Defont. So, go around and kick his ass in a minute here. Okay. Yeah, I come through last time, he was rather tame and you call it?
Well, you must have all those annoying gods on your side.
Why, yes, I do. Actually, I have not a god, but a, what do you call him? Daedric Prince. A few Daedric Princes, actually, if you think about it. When this character, should ever drop dead eventually, from old age, hopefully, she's going to be fighting over her soul between Sithis and Nocturnal, and probably maybe even Akatosh, but Akatosh is a god, so he probably went out in a heartbeat. Okay, let's head back to Muiri and let her know that they're too dead. She'll hear about Nilsine through the grapevine. We come back and tell her about Elaine, so no big deal about that. She is at the Silverblood Inn, alright. Yeah, 5 in the morning for her.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Well, what news? Is Elaine?
Elaine Devant isn't lies dead.
Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
Okay, now she gives you the Muiri's ring and 800 gold. Muiri's ring is more geared toward alchemists. Where it is right here. Potions are 15% more powerful. So, if you can't make better rings, and this is one way of getting a good ring for making potions.
Thank you again for resolving my problem.
Now let's head back to the sanctuary and let Astrid know that we're done with the for our first contract.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager?
Rose did what had to be done, nothing more, nothing less.
Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handled yourself quite well. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature.
Is something wrong,
It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery.
Astrid, perhaps you're being a bit paranoid, yes?
Maybe so, but healthy paranoia has saved this sanctuary before, and my gut's telling me that demented little fool is up to something.
What do you wish Rose to do?
Dear sister, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
Well, that seems so disrespectful, no?
Be that as it may, we have no other choice. You need to remain unseen. Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
Okay, let me go.
Go, quickly. Hide in the coffin before Cicero and the traitor meet.
This is one of the reasons why I wanted to really purge the sanctuary when I first played through the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim. Because in the old Dark Brotherhood, this would never been considered, not even once. The Night Mother is too highly revered and respected and followed, like a cult, you know, that they would never ever consider violating her corpse like that. You know, it'd be be like, you know, digging into the tomb of Jesus and, you know, hiding with his corpse. And that would be like, what the hell, you know? But this is what they want to do, so God, sucks. Anyway, over here, you can get on to here. Unlock the coffin and head on and get comfy with a corpse.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them. And they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian. And the Unchild. What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night, mother.
Poor Cicero, dear Cicero, such a humble servant, but he will never hear my voice, for he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you, for you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb, who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Volunruud. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What treachery! Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm!
The Night Mother spoke to Rose, and she said, "You're the one."
She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is no listener!
There is no. She also said to tell you, darkness rises when silence dies.
She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you. All hail the listener.
Get away here. Now, Astrid's gonna be running all over the place. Typical, Skyrim pathing.
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to her, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
Rose is fine.
Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling?
Night Mother did speak to Rose, and she said, "You are the one."
What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yes.
By Sithis. And? What did she say?
Rose must speak to someone named Amon Motier in Volunruud.
Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Volunruud, that I have heard of. And I know where it is.
So Rose should go to Volunruud and talk to this man, yes?
No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
She is very insecure as a leader. She's also very, you can see by that, because with me being listener, that would make me be in charge over her. Because, in the Dark Brotherhood, it's the Night Mother's one in charge. And then she speaks to the listener then conveys what she says to the Black Hand. The Black Hand then convey that to their sanctuary leaders. So it kind of tears down that way.
So many contracts, so little time.
Astrid wanted Rose to see about some more work.
Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
Now, Lurbuk is a rather amusing one. Let me ask him about that. Rose wishes to know more about Lurbuk.
He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
That's pretty bad.
Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
We had to hold a lottery to figure out who is going to be the contract holder. That's a hell of a lot of people. But anyway, it doesn't count the fact that quite possibly, Astrid could become one of the Black Hand. I mean, she'll be second only to you, but that still makes her so uncomfortable, and she just has to, again, grab a hold of the power and hold on to it with a stranglehold, she won't let it go. So that's why she's like freaking out right now, because you being listener makes her second rate, makes her not as important. Now, with that, we can fast track this as well, like we did with the joining the Dark Brotherhood earlier on. So we can go to Volunruud if we want to, and get that contract. That would mean going over into here. Volunruud is down in this area here. So we can go to Fort Dunstar. You go there, you can talk to Amon Motier and see what he wants. Then later on, when she says go to see him, you can just turn around and say, here, here's what he wanted right away, without having to do any extra bit of work. So I gotta go to the west here. It's gonna be somewhere down in here somewhere. So we'll figure it out from there. Easy enough to do, because it's only like the only Nordic ruin that's down there. So let's head on out here. Yeah, more mountains. You know my feeling about mountains. Alright, so... But yeah, she's so petty, she can't let go of power. It needs to be so easy for her to test this. You know, we both can come out here, you know, see if Amon's actually here. And if he is, that means that the Night Mother did actually speak to me. Then she can, you know, gracefully, you know, relinquish control over to me for, you know, the whole Dark Brotherhood. She would still be a sanctuary leader until I can get more people, or I can turn the sanctuary over to somebody else and make her with the Black Hand for Skyrim. You know, there we go. There's what I'm looking for. And then the symbol there for the Nordic ruin. Okay, so, and yeah, this will kind of play up a little later on and further on in the quest line, her being so insecure like that. Okay, what do we got here? Should be two ruins actually out this way. There's one here and one further north somewhere. All, you know, within a line leading up to Dawnstar. Right, yep, this is Volunruud here. Here we go. We do not have to go very far into the Volunruud, thankfully. It's a little short ways in, short ways back out. So let's see. Here we are. Heard a skeleton. Where did the skeleton go? Not up there. Not over there. There you are. Yeah, eat my shorts. So, immediately to the left over here, it's sharp left, right around the corner here, and I'm in here.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked.
Yeah, open the door to darkness, little man.
Oh, I know. But I'm so glad you're here. Please, allow me to state my business. Surely your time is as valuable as my own. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say the most important work your organization has had in, well, centuries.
Go on.
As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable. But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor.
Leaders rise and fall, business is business, yes?
Oh, wonderful. You don't know how happy I am to hear you say that. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. It's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these to your superior. Rexus, the items.
He says I'm not the superior, right?
Here. The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
Okay, so that's that. And let's grab the rest of the junk in these chests over here and get on the road here. We'll finish it up here by doing those two contracts and getting ready to go for the next episode. Let's grab the human flesh here. and the human heart are generally rare things to get a hold of for alchemical ingredients. And let's see. Well, yeah, we haven't. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't killed the Emperor. Hasn't had Emperor assassination in what centuries. The last was like Pelagius the Mad, if I remember correctly, because because it wasn't the Dark Brotherhood who took out the Emperor in Oblivion. It was the Mythic Dawn that took out the Hero Symptom, the 7th, in Oblivion. So even longer than that, like over 400 years since the Dark Brother had done anything this, big. It'll be an interesting little contract. So, LeBurk is a bard here in the inn. The only place he ever stays is the inn. But don't worry, it could be easy enough to kill him using kind of stealth. Bloody hell, stupid dragons. Well, let's get this taken care of first. Now he's gonna be over there. Of course he's gonna be over there. The biggest thing is to make sure you're not being seen shooting the bolt off. So tuck yourself away where you can't be seen by anybody. Quick save. And I'm going to shoot him instead of stabbing him. And no witnesses. He witnessed his own murder, so that's why I got the 40 gold bounty for assaulting him. But since he died, the bounty went bye-bye. Can I get out of here before he attacks? No, I can't. Of course not. Come on. Come here, big lizard. Don't really know anything about Skyrim, the random dragon attacks. Oh, of course he would go up there and land. Oh, take off already? Come on, you bastard. Rest well and return to the arms of our father, mighty Dova. Okay, well that was about. And the tube, yeah, I have to drop my stuff in my eventually. Anyway, though, let's go do the other one real quick. Have you heard? He's gonna be over at Half Moon Mill. So let's go grab a carriage over there. The easiest way to do it.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Okay, Half Moon Mill, right there.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Now, there's going to be two targets. One target, our intended target, that's Hearn. His wife might get involved. Hopefully not, but we'll see. 1 in the morning. Yeah, she's probably gonna get involved. She's gonna be inside as well as he is. Oh well, it's life, right?
You're not supposed to be here.
Hey, watch it.
I never should have come here.
Okay, bounty's cleared, so... Alright, so that's done, and that's done. And that should be everything there. Let's end the episode right about here. Oh, it is raining right now, which is crazy, but anyway. So folks, have a great day, take care, and goodbye.